I have a problem with phones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
I love having a large display.
Okay. That's not a problem. There's a lot of large display
Hold on, it
phones.
creates a problem for me.
Ooh, go on.
One-handed use.
Yeah.
It's not always convenient
Yeah.
to type one-handed.
Yes.
But more specifically, just for like glancing and holding and reading,
Right.
it's a problem.
You know what?
What?
A very common problem, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You are in, I think, probably more of a majority than you realize, but there's a solution.
Yes.
There's a company called Smartish,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a device that goes on your phone, sticks on your phone with adhesive.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Prop Tart.
Prop Tart.
Yeah, it's like a Pop-Tart with an R.
Okay.
So the Prop Tart is a little piece of fabric
Mm-hmm.
that has some pieces of plastic, I think, inside, and it sticks to the back of your device, and then you pull like a little tab, and it creates a finger hole that you can put your phone in your hand, and it makes it very convenient for one-handed texting.
Yes.
Or for, taking a selfie if you really need to stretch your hand out, arm out. That's always the slippery slope, right? If you're trying to take a selfie, am I going to drop this? Or if you're trying to get a group photo, oh my, that's the worst. But the other thing that the Prop Tart will do is it makes it a kickstand for your phone. So if you're sitting on your lunch break, you need to prop your phone up, or if you're trying to set it somewhere and get that perfect shot for a TikTok or whatever you need. And then when you're not using it, you just push that little tab back and it's out of the way.
So it almost kind of creates like a big belt loop of sorts.
Yep.
On the back of your phone when you need to use it.
Yep.
And then when you're not using it, it just kind of slides back into its own like sleeve.
Yeah.
And then it stays relatively flush for your phone.
Yeah.
So, and if you put it in the right spot, I imagine it doesn't have like really any weird wobble to it.
No, it shouldn't. Now, the only thing I will say that this might, depending on where you put it on your device, it might make it an issue for wireless charging.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you just have to decide for yourself, what am I looking for? What's more important to me?
So
in a situation like that.
And that's another thing where, I kind of teed you up for the conversation of me not being in the minority.
Right.
That I think that also goes hand in hand with people with phones with wireless charging.
Yeah.
Whether they even know it has it or if they use it.
Sure.
I think a lot of people just plug their phone in and just forget about that.
Yep.
So if you're not that type of person that needs to have wireless charging, this is a great little thing. I mean, we've seen other brands. We don't want to talk about specific products.
Right.
Other circular options and things that you can do on the back of your phone. This is nice because it's, I think it's a little more flush than
for sure
when you're not using it.
Yes.
Because you can hold your phone without feeling like there's like a lump.
Well, and it's a nice looking kind of fabric look. So it's classy, rather than just this piece of plastic sitting on the back of my phone.
Yeah.
This actually looks a little bit more thought out.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of different styles that you can pick from. We have a black one. We have a teal one. We have a it's called Galaxy, right?
Let me see. I'm looking at their website now. There's one called Spaced Out.
Spaced Out. That's the one.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then it looks like kind of a grayish color here is the other one we have.
There's like.
But they have a couple other ones on their website too.
So they also, if you go to Smartish's website, they basically list mostly iPhone products.
Yeah, sure.
And they have cases. And other like accessories. But the Prop Tart does kind of say in the URL that it's iPhone, but obviously with the way this thing is designed,
it's just a piece of adhesive.
Yeah, it'll work on any phone. How tall is that thing, would you say?
I think the overall length is maybe 2.5, 3 inches.
Okay, so
by an inch.
Yeah,
so it's just skinny little thing. It feels really nice with your finger in there. It feels like it would be secure, and it, depending on even how big your fingers are. I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
Because it has the ability to, go collapse around your finger. So it would be a secure grip.
So how much does something like this run?
You know what? $15.
Aha. Not bad at all, man.
Not at all.
So I'm looking at this and it almost looks like a stitching, almost like a leather.
Yeah.
Kind of, I mean, it looks like it's a nice intentional design to it.
Definitely.
And it looks, the different colors are pretty, I guess, like the black and the blue. The solid colors look like they're pretty universal, kind of play nice with any case that you put.
Oh, definitely.
And I was thinking about this as you were holding it. There are a lot of times where I like to hold my phone and read, but just by actually pinching my phone.
Yeah.
Having my thumb and kind of doing like that squeezing thing, that just kind of gets old.
Well, sometimes. I notice when I'm holding my phone and doing that, I'll get a little indentation on my pinky finger from where my charger is sitting. I'm holding the bottom. And, after scrolling for an hour or something, which, everybody does.
Yep.
You realize, oh, I have a little bit of an indentation there. But something like this would be perfect.
I've had cases where holding it, the way it's cut out for the charger.
Yeah.
The case, the lip of it is just sharp enough to kind of give me a little bit of an abrasion or maybe like a cut. So this will go on the back of anything, any flat surface.
Yeah.
The phone itself or a case. If you've already got a case,
sure,
this doesn't add much to that.
Yep.
So yeah, cool, man. Prop Tart. It's not just for iPhone.
No, it'll work on anything.
Well, thank you, Luke.
No problem.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.